Hey guys, Shasta here, and I think I can say for everyone, about fucking time. Seriously, the anticipation for Stalingrad is huge. Now, first off, it says here new campaign levels. What I'm guessing is this is going to be a new premium squad, and yeah, the Night Witches are being added. Yeah. First off, let's just start. The Night Witches are being added, and then I'll work my way down. I've looked through this, and most of the time, the exact was, thank God these are getting added. Some of them deserve to be added, others, don't know. First, we'll start with the Night Witches. The Night Witches are, I think these might be a new premium. These are definitely going to be a premium squad, 100%. But, yeah. Let's just continue with the campaign levels. First off, the A6 and the MG34 with the drum is coming to Normandy. About time. Seriously, people, I've been asking for this for ages, and that's not all that's coming to Normandy, by the way. We've got a 76mm. Now, this isn't an easy 8. This is not an easy 8. So, do not have the impression that this is going to be an easy 8. This is a 76mm Sherman. Not an easy 8. This is basically an Encher. And also, the Tiger E is coming. So, actually good additions for Normandy. For once. Jesus Christ. Like, these are actually legitimate upgrades to the the 76 is a legitimate upgrade. The Tiger E is going to be a pretty good upgrade as well. I mean, the Tiger E is the Tiger, so that's good. For the premium squad, now these were actually leaked earlier. Like, one of my buddies actually caught these. So first off, Colt Monitor, which is basically a modified BAR. So there's another BAR. And you get an assaulter for the allies. And you get an assaulter squad. Now, these all have engineers with them, which will have the same weapon. So, it will basically be like the Lewis and MG13 squad. Now, this is going to be highly in favour of the Americans, because they're going to have BARs versus 43Ms. I don't really see this. Now, for Berlin, this was interesting. Berlin only has two things, which is, these are crap. So, no one cares about planes. But these will be interesting. The MP43 and the FA44. Now, the FA44, it says it's a semi-automatic rifle. So, basically, this was... It's basically going to be the MP43 versus the PPSH, because I don't think people are going to use the FA44 as much. People will probably use the FA44, but it makes more sense as a rifle rather than... It's going to be the Allies version of the Volkssturmgewehr, I predict. With the MP43, if you use this in Normandy, you will know how powerful this thing is. I made a video on the Axis power levels, and I think even though they do still suffer at the beginning, this will make their power, the Axis Berlin power level, jump the fuck up. This update. For the premium squads, you've got the Hetzer. I think, no, this isn't the Hetzer, this is the Panzer 470V. And a Jag 9K. Basically, you can unlock these in the campaign, though. That's the problem. So, don't really care. I don't care about these. For Tunisia, you've got a Brewfighter Mark X and the BF-110. Okay. But here's the interesting stuff. These are the interesting ones. You get the Johnson. And you also get the ZH-29. Now, this is basically... If it was the other way around, so it was the Johnson, then the Garand, I would probably say this is better, because the Johnson's more comparable to the Gewehr 41, where the ZH-29 is more comparable to the Garand. But yeah. And also you get the Sherman 2, and the F2. So yeah, interesting some new tanks. So basically, the there's finally going to have a Sherman and of course the F2. So that's pretty good. For premiums, finally we have the Matilda. Even though, why is this a premium? This should be in the main tree. Seriously, the Matilda, you got the Queen of the Desert. You know, it should be in the campaign. At least more than that armoured car. And the Panzer IIIN, I don't care about Panzer IIIs. This is actually kind of interesting here. You got the DT-29 and you also get the 39M. The 39M, I believe, is going to be in the new campaign, in the Stalingrad campaign. So, yeah, not really much going to be new here, but it will be interesting. So, Soviet players not Soviet, Axis players who don't want to buy Stalingrad can actually use the 29M. Obviously, the DT-29, everyone knows what the DT-29 is, and of course more pilots, no one cares. This is interesting though. There's the M3 Lee, the coffin for five brothers or whatever it was called, or six brothers or whatever it's called, has been added. As has the a new I think this is a BF 109. This looks like a 109. Yeah, this is definitely a 109. But yeah, new levels. About time they released it. Now, I will have to say the battle pass did get delayed for 1 day, so it's going to come out the battle pass is going to end tomorrow. So yeah, because a few people I noticed in the comments said any news when I released my flamethrower video earlier. So yeah, this is to answer that question. So yeah, looks like new premium squads, including the Night Witches of all people, which is pretty good. You know, the Night Witches obviously, you know, is one of the more famous units of, you know, one of the most famous bomber units of the war. I'm surprised they were in Stalingrad because I would have thought there would be more in Moscow, but oh well. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.